We're not outlaws, but today we're going to be flying from Outlaw Field in northern Tennessee right up to Louisville, Kentucky. This should be an exciting flight. Let's get this started. Alright, welcome aboard everybody, the TBM850 here at Outlaw Field, North Tennessee by Clarksville. We're going to start up the TBM here. Beautiful day outside, clear out the front. Fuel boost pump comes on. Starter switch is flipped. Starter light is blinking. Ignition light is illuminated. What we're watching now is for the NG to rise up, stabilize right about 14%. That's when we're good to introduce fuel to low idle. There we go, the engine's got enough rotation. Introduce fuel, low idle. Now we're watching for the light off. There it is. ITT, we're watching for a hot start. We'll see what that temps out at. And we're watching the NG for a hung start. It's a plus 15 degrees Celsius outside today. ITT temped out at 732 degrees Celsius. Now the engine is getting more rotation. The NG is continuing to rise. Looks like we're going to have a good start here. There we go, good start. First thing we're going to do is get the ASOS here at Outlaw Field,
Clarksville, Tennessee. Automated weather observation 1348 Zulu. Wind 120 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 07 Celsius. Altimeter 3004. Remarks. Density altitude 500. Outlaw Field, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Alright, we've got the weather and information here. This is an uncontrolled airfield. I'm going to quick put in our routing.
Outlaw traffic system 2050 to the space 335 Outlaw.
Alright, so here we go. We got the airplane all set up for our departure. Our routing and all that, I'll show you once we get airborne.
Traffic, helicopter 6 Alpha Papa. Going to take off runway 35 for right close traffic. Outlaw.
Outlaw traffic. TBM, we're taxiing off the FBO ramp to runway 35, Outlaw traffic.
Outlaw traffic 2050.
Got some other people in the pattern here.
35 Outlaw.
So I'd like to welcome everybody on board. I'm so excited to have you on board today at this beautiful day in northern Tennessee, going up to Kentucky. Better the prop twice here.
Field Christian, Mooney 6754 November.
And they got the Kentucky Derby up there in Louisville to this weekend. Gonna be a busy weekend up there. Our first notch of flaps in, feel out the wings, also test our flight controls. Very incorrect. And here we are coming up on runway 52 we'll announce we're crossing that. Outlaw traffic TBM, we're crossing runway 235 on Alpha, taxiing to runway 35, Outlaw traffic. And down the runway looks clear to the left, and to the right looks clear. So yeah, if you guys like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Also ring that little bell and that'll notify you when I upload a video. I used the pivot mounting system here in the pivot case. This is the iPad Mini 6. And if you guys use my discount code in the description below, you can get 15% off your purchase. And you can mount a cool iPad like that real nice and easy, on and off. 15%, like I said, saving money is a good thing. Down in the description. Also, I have partnered with Pilot Institute. If you guys think this is something you'd like to do, whether for fun or if you want to do this as a career, be sure to click down in the description. You could start your online training courses today, right from home. If you look down here at the iPad, this is our routing today. We're going to take off at 3.5 and go right up on into Louisville. Projected to be about 32 minutes flight time. And it looks like up in front here, you see it looks like they get mowing the lawn or doing something with a cart out here.
Traffic 2050 goes downwind 35 out long.
And there's someone in the downwind for 3.5. And since he's still in downwind, we'll announce our departure here. Outlaw traffic at TBM, we're taking off runway 35, depart to the northeast. Outlaw traffic. Final looks clear.
Evo.
Hello.
Have a good flight, man.
Thank you, you have said with you. Alright, clear on final. Clear down the runway. You guys ready to go to Louisville? I know I am. Alright, we're lining up on center line here. There we go. We're going to ease the prop bar.
Cover 6 Alpha Papa, turn right base for runway 35 outlaw.
And takeoff power is set. Oil temperature pressure is all good in the green. Holding our center line with our rudder pedals. Waiting for our rotation speed as the airspeed builds up. Only slightly goes downhill, so there we go. Airspeed is a rotation speed. We'll pull back on the yoke. We'll go gear up selected, tap the brakes. Keep a good eye out for all that other traffic out here around the pattern. Helicopter and another airplane in the pattern currently. All behind us.
Outlaw traffic, helicopter 6 Alpha Papa, turn final for runway 35 outlaw.
Beautiful day out there. We'll start our right turn direct to our first fix of Bravo Whiskey Golf, Bowling Green.
Traffic, Skyhawk 50, Echo, turning base for 35 outlaw.
And we're going to go flap selected up, yaw damper on. Outlaw traffic, TBM, right crosswind off at 3.5, outlaw traffic. Boy, it is smooth out here today, I'll tell you, this is beautiful. Alright, so we're going to pitch for 140 knots and then I'll put the autopilot on and we'll climb in IS mode. We're going to pitch back. There it is, 140 knots, IS mode, autopilot on, and we'll go into nav mode. And we'll go to departure and pick up our IFR clearance. Departure, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Camel approach, good morning.
Just took off out of Outlaw. I'd like to pick up our IFR to Louisville.
November 851 Tango Bravo, roger, and squawk 1063.
Squawking 1063, now we're 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, he's looking for us
1911, Camel
on the
approach,
scope.
Camel 3003.
Boy, it is beautiful out there today. How you guys enjoyed it so far?
Furnace 1911, descend and maintain 7,000.
Got a bump in the sky.
November 851 Tango Bravo, radar contact 3 miles to the northeast of Foxwell Outlaw Field, Camel 3003, and have a routing rerouting for you from TMU if you're ready to copy that.
Ready to copy, 1 Tango Bravo.
November 851 Tango Bravo, you're clear to Sierra Delta Foxtrot via direct Bowling Green, then Echo Whiskey Oscar, direct India in a uniform, direct Sierra Delta Foxtrot. Asphalt, then asphalt. Climb maintain 3,000, climb maintain 7,000 for now. You can expect 15,000 in 10 minutes.
Cleared up to Louisville, Bowling Green, Echo Whiskey, Oscar, India uniform, and Sierra Delta Foxtrot. Asphalt, maintain 7,000, 5,000, 10 minutes after number 851 Tango Bravo.
851 Tango Bravo, read back to direct.
Alright. That's what I had already.
851 Tango Bravo for now, just climb maintain 6,000.
Roger, climb maintain 6,000, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, 6,000 set in our altitude pre-selector, and we are climbing in now, again, IES mode. and the altitude is capturing. And that is exactly what I had in the iPad that I showed you guys. It wasn't a reroute, it was already what was filed.
Tango Bravo, turn left heading 360, this will be vectors for your climb. Climb maintain 10,000, left 360, 10,000.
360, 10,000, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, there we go. We're going to now turn into heading mode, which is a 360 heading, and we're going to VS that 3,000 feet a minute up to 10,000. Our final altitude will be 15,000 on this flight. If you look off the left wing, you see the beautiful countryside of northern Tennessee. We're right on the border. Actually, no, that's Kentucky now down there below us. We're right on the border. Yep, out the left wing there, you're seeing on the right side of the screen is Kentucky, left side is Tennessee. And we'll hit IS mode as we're back at 140 on the speed. Now the airplane will continue to climb at 140 knots. We can get comfortable here. Put the armrest down. There we go. We're going to go into 850 mode so we get more power out of this. So we're going to go with the flap lever, up, pull up, and over in a gate, push forward. And now we can utilize torque past 100%. We'll also turn off our inertial separator, which are two flaps up there in the intake, which rotate to let more air into the engine. You're going to get a torque rise when we do that. We're going to pull the torque back slowly a little bit as that rises. And with that, you're also going to get an ITT drop. The engine's going to run cooler now that we have more air going into that engine.
November 1 Tango Bravo, climb maintain 900,000 now, and turn right on course direct Bowling Green.
Roger, we'll stop at 900,000 and direct Bowling Green, 1 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo. Sorry about the altitude frequency there for your changes. There is multiple aircraft on the corridor going into Nashville. They'll have to stop you for.
Okay, I was climbing to 10,000 as previously instructed, so I'm at 9,300 right now, correcting to 9,000, going direct Bowling Green, 1 Tango Bravo.
Roger, just to be a short delay on that. We'll get you back higher in about 15 miles.
Roger, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, direct Bowling Green, back in the nav mode. Now he gave me that level off right at the last second as we were climbing pretty steeply through 9,000. He originally gave us up to 10,000. Now we're correcting back to 900,000. And we'll keep an eye out on our tasks right here. Gives us a traffic awareness. And out the windows, just to make sure we're clear of everybody. Looks good. We're leveling out at 9,000, going direct Bowling Green.
1 Tango Bravo, contact Memphis Center 133.85.
3385, 1 Tango Bravo. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo, 900,000, direct Bowling Green.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Mr. Center. I'll have higher for in just a few minutes, clearing some approach rival aircraft. Stand by for that. Bowling Green altimeter 3006.
06, 1 Tango Bravo.
Allegiant 2732.
The local altimeter setting at 3006.
Look at Memphis Center, Archer 3918 Mike, I'm published this.
Looking down at the iPad, you'll see there's our
3918 Mike, Roger.
Our breadcrumbs where we took off with the green line, different vectors. Here we are now, direct Bowling Green.
Portland 1 Mike 5 now.
And then the rest of our routing up into Louisville. So to stay ahead of this flight, I'm going to go to the airport tab here. Go to get all the information for our arrival airport. Louisville, Muhammad Ali International Airport.
33.6 today.
Get all this set up before you need to. Keep staying ahead of the flight, makes flying a whole lot easier.
851 Tango Bravo, climb maintain 15,000.
Maintain 15,000, 1 Tango Bravo. 15,000 center altitude pre-selector will VS that 3,000 feet a minute. And the speed is bled back to 140 knots in the climb in the VS mode. And we'll go back into IS mode. Now we don't have to worry about the airplane stalling. Anytime you push a button, you always verify that it's indicating. Like that. I just pushed it right there, and it didn't actually indicate. I must not have pushed it hard enough, so I pushed it again. Now it is indicating. And here we are coming up on our cruise altitude. Wow, if you look off the left wing out those windows here, there's not a cloud in the sky. What a beautiful day to fly. 200 feet to go. Now the airplane's going to start to level off here at our cruise altitude. I'm trimming our rudder trim here with my left thumb on the yoke. Time you do an attitude change with this airplane, even though it has a yaw damper, but the attitude change, you still have to keep the rudder trim in to keep coordinated flight. Keep the ball in the cage. There's a little indicator down here where I see where the rudder trim is actually set. And we are level at 15,000 feet. And we have a 60, 70 knot crosswind, a little bit coming from the tail of the airplane. This little number here with the arrow, that's what tells you the winds aloft are outside the airplane. 75 knots off our left quartering tail of the airplane. 77 is getting a little stronger, so we should get a good speed here for it being only at 15,000 feet. We're doing 281 knots across the ground right now.
63 shots here.
That's still climbing
2787
as we gain our airspeed at cruise altitude. Let's go see if we can get the ATIS over there at Louisville. It's always good to stay ahead of the flight as much as you can.
Visual approach runway 35, left and 35, right in use. Simultaneous approach in use. Runway 35, west departure.
Here we have our Bowling Green, turning towards our next fix.
Available only for operation necessity. Simultaneous departure in use. Runway 17, L35, right safety area not standard. All arriving general aviation aircraft contact Atlantic on 129.9 for parking assignment prior to landing. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Information, Juliet. Oh, so we have to actually contact Atlantic for parking instructions on 129.9.
National Airport AI-50
Before landing.
information, Juliet. 13560. Wind 150 at 4. Visibility 10.
UPS 2787 cross Bell at 10,000.
Temperature 14.
Stand up for altimeter 3004.
Altimeter 3004. Visual approach runway 35, left and 35, right in use.
All right, we have information, Juliet.
Simultaneous approach is in use.
Good thing we listened to everything, because we were parking at Atlantic Aviation there, and since the Kentucky Derby's this weekend, it's super busy. We got to contact them at 129.9 before we land for parking instructions. That's something I've really never had to do before.
November 851 Tango Bravo. Stand by.
It's going to be a busy weekend there. I've never had to call an FBO.
November 815 Tango Bravo, cross New Hope at 10,000, 10,000. Stand up for altimeter 3004.
04 cross New Hope at 10,000, 851 Tango Bravo.
87, take care.
But we got a crossing restriction. And we're going to use our VNAV for this. 10,000, so we put 10,000 in. 0 miles at New Hope. We start down in 6 minutes and 22 seconds.
November 61813, Memphis Center, Roger, Nashville
I'll put
altimeter
10,000 our altitude pre-selector.
Maintain VFR.
That's a good way to keep on top of things with the VNAV profile to make that crossing restriction. And this is going to be a little tricky because I'm single pilot here. I'm going to have to contact Atlantic here on 129.9. I think we can maybe get them. We'll see if we can get them now and see if we can get our parking instructions. So I'm going to talk on COM 2 and still monitor COM 1. So here we go. We'll see if we can get them. Atlantic, November 851 Tango Bravo.
Calling Atlantic, was that 891 Tango Bravo?
That's November 851 Tango Bravo. We're 15 minutes out and I'm contacting you for parking instructions.
851 Tango Bravo, you're going to be parking on the yellow ramp. Are you staying with us?
Contact the center 121.17.
121.17, 1 Tango Bravo. Have a good day.
Good day.
Alright, this is tricky because I'm having to talk to 2 people at the same time. But ATC comes first. Stand by, I'm talking to ATC on the other line, and I'll get right back to you.
Q5s or not.
Okay, told Atlantic. Good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo, 15,000 across New Hope at 10,000.
November 951 Tango Bravo, Indy Center, Roger, low altimeter 2, correction 3004.
3004, and that's 851 Tango Bravo.
November 851 Tango Bravo, thank you. Number 46 Kilo.
In Atlantic, number 851 Tango Bravo.
190.
Go ahead, 851.
Yeah, the ATIS says to contact you for parking instructions.
Indy Center, Roger, cross
That's correct, sir. You're going to be going over the yellow ramp?
2509.
Yellow ramp, okay. Thanks.
Number 46 Kilo, descend now to level 230.
Yellow ramp.
Maintain 17,000.
This is new.
230 positive.
Sorry, I'm going to circle my instructions here. So I guess when I land, I tell ground I'm going to yellow ramp. Alright, so we're done with Atlantic now with that. My goodness gracious. And I was monitoring COM 1, which was ATC. They have priority besides talking to Atlantic, so that's what happened there. But we accomplished all that, single pilot, and we didn't miss a beat. That was a little tricky though.
November 51 Tango Bravo, cross New Hope at maintain 7,000. If unable, advise.
Cross New Hope at 7,000, 1 Tango Bravo.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's put this in here real quick. 7,000 over New Hope. We can do that. We'll start down right now at 1,300 feet a minute. We can. Well, I'll tell you, this flight is kind of throwing a lot at us, a lot of different things at us. We have a lot to remember here. We got our information Juliet. We'll let them know. We also, when we land, we want to let them know we're clear. We want us to park at the yellow ramp. I was warned by some viewers that I announced on my Instagram that don't go to this airport this weekend during the Kentucky Derby. Use another one that's farther away, but a lot easier to get in and out of. But we'll see. Maybe I'm going to be paying for my decision to go to the main airport right next to the Kentucky Derby. And our pressurization is set for a landing. And I'm going to get the taxi diagram actually all set up too, so I know where I'm going here.
November 851 Tango Bravo, contact level approach on 134.15.
3415, 1 Tango Bravo. Have a good day. Louisville, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo, 12,000 across New Hope at 7,000. We have Juliet.
851 Tango Bravo, little approach, runway 35 right, continue present heading, descend and maintain 6,000.
Present heading 6,000 for 35 right, 851 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, actually maintain, plan at 35 left, your present heading maintain 6,000.
6,000 will maintain present heading and we'll expect 35 left, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, that's not convenient, but oh my god, this flight, everything's going the way I don't want it to go. It's just throwing a lot of stuff in. So we're at present heading here. Alright, so ILS 35 left. Oh my gosh. Whoever that viewer was on Instagram
278, turn 10 more.
that told me
10 to the left,
to
America.
go to a different airport, I think you were correct.
Just at 800, flighting.
So we're in present heading.
Maintain 7,000.
Square up our heading bug here.
7,000.
Putting in the ILS for 35 left. We're going to get that briefed. Even though expect a visual,
0.3.
you always want to be prepared for everything. For people that are watching this outside of the United States, Kentucky Derby is horse racing.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, maintain 5,000.
Time to maintain 5,000, 1 Tango Bravo. 5,000 center altitude pre-selector. We're still VS, vertical speed mode down. We're doing 2,000 feet a minute. Look down here at the approach plate. There we are, blinking, coming in. As regards to the approach, but right now we're on present heading on heading assignment.
Here's 5501, turn nothing, 020, clear visual, push right 35 left.
020, visual, 35 left, GPS 5501.
I actually have the airport out there at our 10 o'clock in sight way out there. This is a big airport. It's an international airport.
1 Tango Bravo, flighting 020, intercept the 35 left localizer.
020 to intercept the 35 left localizer, 851 Tango Bravo. That's why it's always good to get things pre-set up. Even though I wasn't expecting an ILS, they were telling me to expect a visual. We already have the frequency all set in there to intercept the localizer. So 020 to intercept the localizer, we're going to nav mode.
GPS 5501 switching.
So it's on a heading until we intercept.
87 heavy, the airport's 12 o'clock in about 6
And then it will turn on to intercept that localizer for 35 left.
87 heavy, clear visual, approach runway 35 left, 170 knots to Cardinal, please.
Clear for the visual, 35 left, 170 knots to Cardinal, 2787 heavy.
I got to get under 200 knots to get this inertial separator on. That's limitation for flipping the switch down by my lefty.
GPS 2809 heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
Slowing it up as soon as it gets under 200. Flip the switch. There we go. Now those two flaps up there in the intake are redirecting the air out of the engine more or less. So if we adjust any FOD or anything, hopefully kick it out of the, not hopefully hurt the engine as bad. So here comes our localizer in. I am in nav mode, so the airplane should capture that. We're not clear for an approach, we're just clear to capture the localizer.
Tango Bravo, your present speed till advised, please.
Present speed, 1 Tango Bravo.
Reduce speed to 170.
New speed 170, 2044.
There we go, capturing the localizer. 35 left. There's our inertial separator.
605 Hotel Papa, level approach maintain.
Put our heading, our final approach course.
6,210, 5
UPS 2787, heavy contact the tower 124.2.
Switch to tower, UPS 2787,
Next frequency would be tower, and that's going to be 24.2. So we get that set up, stay ahead of the flight. Especially on a flight like this, staying ahead of the flight is very important. Got the airport out there in front of us in sight. If you guys look out the front window there, you should see it. Way out there. We're all lined up on 35 left. Go back out of 850 mode since we won't be utilizing torque above 100% anymore.
And about 5.5 miles now, northbound at 3,000.
Take a moment just to relax a little bit, look out that left wing and enjoy the view.
Left turn 020, cleared for the
Beautiful
visual
day.
approach, Joe 44.
10 miles, we're on 10-mile final to the airport.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, reduce speed to 170.
170 on the speed, 1 Tango Bravo. Pull the power back, he wants us to go 170 knots. That's good, because that'll get us under our flap and gear speed. This airplane,
Controller 44, the spacing's good.
it likes to go fast. You gotta pull it all the way back to 25% of the torque just to get this thing to drop some speed.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, standard for 12 o'clock in about 17 miles.
You got the field in sight, 1 Tango Bravo.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, cleared visual approach 135 left, maintain 170 knots till you get to Cardinal.
Visual for 35 left and 170 knots to Cardinal, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we're clear for the visual.
To 170, hotel pop.
I actually have it in approach mode on the autopilot just to help me with the workload. I'm not going to hand fly it yet. So we're right on the localizer. Now the airplane's going to follow the glide slope in.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, contact Global Tower 124.2.
Over to Tower, 1 Tango Bravo. Have a good day.
UBS 2809.
Louisville Tower, good morning. Number 851 Tango Bravo on the visual for 35 left.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, Little Tower, runway 35 left, clear to land, wind 190 at 4.
Clear to land, 35 left, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, we are clear to land. We're another 5 miles to Cardinal, so we still have to maintain 170 knots until we get to this next fix. But look at the beautiful view out there. Alright, time to go back to work here.
Yes, 27,
Put the armrest up.
right turn, Bravo 6, contact ground point 7.
Right, Bravo 6, ground point 7 for 2787.
I'll tell you what, this has been a pretty busy, unique type of flight. We're not even going to be parking at the FBO. I don't know if they're going to put us in a shuttle bus or what. Here we are coming up on Cardinal, so I'm pulling the power back.
Touching down now.
Now we can slow it up. And we'll put our first notch of flaps in. Selected.
Legion 892, visual 35 right.
Legion 892, Little Tower, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind
And
2104.
indicating.
35 right.
And we'll go gear selected down. And now we can slow it up from our 170 knots, now that we're past Cardinal. And gear is down and indicating. You can see the airport all here in front of us, and right past it is downtown. Beautiful view as we come in here today. This is my first time landing at this airport, which is always a unique, fun experience. And can be challenging too. Everything's looking good. The busy airport.
44, right turn, Bravo 5.
The train over here off our left wing down there.
Right turn on Bravo
Looks like a big rail yard over here off to the left side of this runway in this approach. Looking good. Still a little fast in the speed, but with these big heavies coming in behind us, I don't want to slow it up too much and clog up this airport, so I'm going to keep it a little faster than normal.
Good morning, Tower 605, Hotel
We're a little bit left of the localizer. I'm actually going to now disconnect the autopilot,
605, Hotel Papa, Little Tower, runway 35
and we'll hand fly it the rest of the way in. There we go. Looking really good on the approach now. Beautiful view. You can see the downtown buildings out there. Looking good right in the approach. Look at the lights out there by the runway. 2 red, 2 white.
35 right.
American 278, Little Tower, runway 35 right, clear to land, wind 220 at 5. Traffic will be holding
500.
35 right, clear.
500 feet to the ground.
278.
Wow, look at the rail yard
Romeo,
off the left
turn
wing there.
Contact ground point 7.
Left turn 1 Able 0.7 Romeo.
That's massive. We're looking good. Just about 10 knots fast still. But we'll manage that as we get a little bit closer to the runway. See all the terminal buildings over there. UPS, this is a big hub for UPS. You can see a 747 right over there at the right of the runway. There's our decision height. So if we were on the approach, we could have went that low before we would have had to go missed if we didn't see the runway environment. But we can see everything really clearly today. So we're going to start to ease the power back. There we go back to flight idle. Go into the flare. There we go. Touchdown, nice smooth landing. Center line, we'll go back into reverse.
Tango Mike 693, Little Tower, runway 35 right, line up and wait, traffic 6 mile final.
Land over, we put on main 692, runway 35 right.
We'll get off at Bravo 4 here.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, right turn, Bravo 4, if able, contact ground point 7.
Bravo 4 going to ground, 851 Tango Bravo, have a good day. Alright, we'll cross these old short lines and clean up the plane and contact ground. There's a whole trip line right here in front of us. I'll get ready for some crazy taxi instructions. Louisville ground, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo, I'm Bravo 4, need to go taxi the yellow spot, I guess.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, Louisville ground, taxi parking, start north on Bravo, right on Charlie 1, north on Charlie.
North on Bravo, Charlie 1, north on Charlie, 851 Tango Bravo.
Legion 892 clearing.
Alright, well, welcome to
892.
Welcome to Louisville. What a flight that was, I'll tell you, that was crazy different compared to a lot of flights I fly. It's pretty challenging being single pilot, managing all that. So here's we're on Bravo. Here's Charlie 1 right up here in front of us to the right. We're going to turn right on that and then go north on Charlie again. That's not the end of our taxi instructions. That's just the beginning of our taxi instructions.
Okay, you
Here's
said
Charlie
left on Golf and right on where?
Here's a little UPS.
Negative, me left on November,
There.
right on Golf.
Now we're going to go left and north on Charlie. There's that heavy that landed behind us.
Ground to low UPS 2809 Heavy, Bravo 649.
UPS 2809 Heavy, south on Bravo to Park.
Bravo to Park, UPS 2809 Heavy.
And ground, just want to confirm for 851 Tango Bravo, we want to continue northbound on Charlie here.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, affirmative, then you can turn right onto runway 11, short of November.
Roger, north on Charlie, right on runway 11, hold short in November, 851 Tango Bravo.
Charlie 44 left there on Papa.
Alright, this is definitely...
Left on Papa, good day, Charlie 44.
Okay, coming up there will be 11. We're going to turn onto the runway
Bravo 9 with
and hold short in November. I got this all on my taxi diagram. Thankfully, you really need to make sure you're on top of your game. Sometimes taxiing can be harder than flying the flight.
278 clearing at Delta 5 going to...
Alright, so here we are. This is runway 11 coming up here. This is the whole short lines, but we're cleared to turn right onto 11. Even though we're cleared, I'm still going to look clear on final for 11 and clear down the runway on the other side. So here we go. We're turning out here onto 11, and then we're going to hold short in November.
UPS 5541 Heavy, south on Charter Park, crossing runway 29.
November will be the second intersection on this runway. First is Golf 3, which is right here to our left. This is Golf 3, and then the next is November. And we're going to hold short of that. And we're still not done with our taxi instructions. Alright, so this is November right here. We're going to hold short right here on the runway here.
Bravo
of this.
short November, Hotel Pop.
TBM1 Tango Bravo, left on November, right on Golf, left on Papa.
Left on November, right on Golf, left on Papa, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so left on November, right on Golf, and left on Papa. Look at these guys, they're measuring out all the, this is where they're going to park everybody out here in front of us. Right on Golf, here we go. Yeah, this gets so busy they park everybody out here on the taxiways. There's so many airplanes that come in for this event. And they got a whole ground crew and everything all set up out here for this.
Might see up the direction,
and left on Papa. Here's Papa right here. So we're going to turn left on this.
278 copy.
And I still think we're going to have more instructions, which is crazy to say, but I think we will. Right now, what do they want us to do? Maybe follow this golf cart, I bet.
Hello, UPS 2807 for run 6.
I'm just going to confirm I'm supposed to follow this golf cart because I just don't want to follow a golf cart without knowing for sure.
1322 is ready to taxi.
Okay, they're telling me to follow the ground crew.
We'll make a way
telling me to follow him.
United 1322.
Ground, just want to confirm for 851 Tango Bravo, I'm supposed to follow this golf cart.
851 Tango Bravo, affirmative, I think.
Oh, Roger. Okay, I'm following the golf cart in front of me. Thanks, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, so even though these guys in the golf carts are telling me to follow this guy, I still double check with ATC because they're the final ones that would I would get in trouble with if I'm just going following someone I think I'm supposed to follow.
Right on Golf, left on Papa.
I don't know where we're going. This is the yellow ramp?
American and
oh my gosh, what a day. This is exciting. I guess I'm the first one out here on the yellow ramp. Oh, how about that, guys? Well, hope you enjoyed that flight. Definitely was unique and different. You did smash that thumbs up button. We're finally coming to a park here. And I appreciate everybody for following along and riding along with me. And I hope to talk to you again and see you guys soon on another flight here in the future. Take care, everybody.